Hello, welcome everybody. Today I made this house mix and I used the UNISYNTH I just obtained from UNISYNTH just a few days ago, and I want to share my experience with this UNISYNTH, and mostly I'm quite satisfied, and I will give you some review about this plugin. So first of all, I will show you the percussions. Here's a simple house kick with the claps and some percussions. There are percussion loop, a shaker loop, open hi-hats, offbeat hi-hats. Here's some additional tambourine loop. So very simple, very basic. And also there are some crashes and some fills and so on. So this is here already the drop after the breakdown. I have the chord progression, maybe I will play. So here you see some automatizations, the gain. So maybe I will make this here smooth. Let's play this chord progression. Okay, the chord progression is basically in C sharp minor. There are some key changes here, I think to the key of D sharp minor. Maybe I don't want to explain more in detail, just we can listen to this progression. There are also some piano chords, and here is a key which I used the UNISYNTH in this keyboard. Maybe let's play just the UNISYNTH. Oh, this sounds very nice. Actually, this a key I obtained just by generating, and then I'm treating this filter here a little bit, and also in the advanced setting I set the matrix to my taste here, and also the envelopes. I changed a little bit the envelopes, so the result sounds very nice for me. So this key part. Then we have here. Actually, this is also a key, I would say. I generated the pad sound, but in most of the time I felt that the pad sound are similar to keys. So of course I could change to a more pad sound, but because I played this stub type of rhythm, I keep it this way. So you see we have here wave tables with this kind of envelope, and in the advanced part we get, okay, let's move to advanced engine. You see this page, then you have here the envelopes, the LFO settings, and this you can also customize. And I did this also. I customized this to my taste. For this matrix, you see the matrix, you can see the frequency is mapped to the LFO. The resonance is enveloped. This kind of envelope here is the resonance. You can change this here. Okay, this is the one part. Also sounds quite nice. And we have here an organ. Let's listen to this organ. So it sounds like a typical house organ. So I was really surprised by this generating this kind of organ. I liked it very much. And this also I saved this as an organ house in the number 1. It's saved. Also I changed a little bit this sound. You see it's very nice. Kind of wave tables. So we have here this noise. See, we have here noise. Could increase the level, the noise. It's like a pure sine wave. And here is a crack. This kind of organ sound. Okay, let's listen to all these keys together. maybe with percussions. This is the break time, so let's go here to the percussions. Clap and kick. So here play the organ, this bad sound, and here's the piano, and this is some kind of also chord keyboard pad sound. So this is our harmony section, and then we have here the melody section. The melody section, I start with the plug sound. So this is some kind of square wave, which is also quite nice. I liked very much this plug. And also I saved it as a plug here. So you can see this plug, the engine, you have just this kind of wave, which seems like a sine wave, but it's more a deformed sine wave. Yeah, okay, this is one plug sound, and also I have another plug sound here. Combine this with this plug sound. So there is a detuned part there. This is like an unison detuned part. Sounds like a Euro plug sound. Quite nice. I treated also this sound a little bit. Actually, all sounds I have to treat. Usually the generation is quite interesting. Gives me a very nice starting point, but then I'm treating all the sounds to my taste, and really I'm quite happy with the final result. This. So let's also we have some vocal sound here, some samples. It's like a Afro House style. So maybe let's now listen to the track. Maybe let's have listen from the breakdown into the drop. Let's out. So, okay, one thing important, of course, this is the bass. I have here two different bass layer, and one is from Trillion. This is a sub bass, just in the background. And here I got some bass from the UNISYNTH. So, and this is a quite nice, interesting character. I got this kind of bass. So you see, this is also I saved this in my library, and let's go to the engine. So you see it's quite interesting wavetable, which is really unusual. And also there is the matrix, the effects. There are flanger and some kind of reverb. Okay, this reverb is also quite interesting, but let's listen to this reverb here. It's a convolution reverb. So you could somehow also make some build with this here. Okay, and then atomize this. And here's a filter, so we can filter it. I did not use this automatizations here, and you can also angular, some distortion and compressor. Yeah, and also I treated these envelopes here to my taste, so that makes a little bit plucky sound. This is the bass together. Let's listen to this. yeah, quite nice bass. So we can listen. Here's the plug sound. It's okay. Now another sound, which is also quite interesting and very nice. This is the lead 2. Let's listen to lead 2. So it's one of my favorite sound now because it really has a nice character. So it's very simple wave table here, and this is some sample here. Let's listen to these samples. This is a noise. Here's the noise. And this is this kind of interesting wave. Really nice. So let's listen to this here. So this is some kind of sweep in the tuning. So there's the filter, and the filter goes up. And also we can see in the matrix where this is. Here, the filter frequency envelope 2. The filter goes, and envelope 2 is this filter. Yeah, you see this here. Can make it more aggressive, more soft. Very nice. Okay, then let's go to the engine and put this on. And then listen to the sound. Oh, it's really nice. And this is layered by lead 1. This also is a very nice lead, but more softer lead in the background. So there's also very nice samples here. That's really interesting. So let's look at, maybe make it more white here. So maybe let's go through the mix, through the whole mix, and this is actually all what I show in this video about this UNISYNTH. But now let's enjoy this mix from the starting point, and then thank for listening to my video, and see you next time.